All right. So on this video, we are going to be practically see how we can use what transition, effect, speed, animations, reverse, and freeze. Even though we've talked about this transition, we've used effect as well, but we are still going to use them practically now. For instance, if maybe I want to add a video overlay, I want to add a video overlay, and this is the video I want to add. This is a particular video I want to add. Where is it? Display, 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 display. Maybe this is the video I want to add, right? I can add the video. If the video, this is a video I want to add, I'll add the video. Let me, okay, after adding it, maybe I'll just expand it to cover this space so that to give me a list. Okay, so let's play it.
Right? Is it start recording?
There are different voices there. That's why that's happening. So I'm going to remove one of the voice, like I'm going to remove the extracted voice. I'm going to remove the voice over because that video is having a voice. Now let's play it.
Did you watch that video?
Right now you can see. All right, let me have this here like this. Okay. All right, now let's play it.
Did you watch that video?
All right, now this is this. How do we now add transition to this video? How do we add transition to what we are working on? Right, that's what we are going to practice now. Now the transition now, remember I told us that you maybe either you want to move from a particular video to the other part, or you want to uh, uh, let me say the beginning of a video, or you want to increase the view or reduce, let me say you zoom in a video, or you get. So now how do we achieve that? If I want to, this particular video that I just added now, let's go to overlay before we see it. This is a video. If I want this video now to change, I can split it first. Remember the splitting tool. I'll click on it, split it. By the time I split it, the next thing I will do is I'll add transition in between. I'll add transition in between. So I'm going to add a transition to it. To be able to add transition, it is the main background you add, not this one. So what I did now is not going to work. It's not going to work. You can only do a transition on the main uh, background this thing. So it's like if I split on this now, you see there's a transition option here. So this video has to be on the background before this transition will work. And to do that, I will definitely have to remove it from here. I'll have to remove it from here, delete it from here, then go back, click on this plus and add it.
Did you
That's the only way I can add it. You can see the video has been added. So let's play it.
using OBS is the fact that you can do so much. Did you watch that video?
Can you see?
Right.
Can you see what just happened? Let me increase this so that it covers everything here. Right now, if this is the video, now in between this video and the initial video, there's something here. That's this transition icon. So if I click on it, it will allow me to add transition. So if I click on black fade, it means, can you see what just happened? Before it changes from the initial video to this new video, there's this sign, and there are lights, there are different mask split, and so on, that you can change, you can check. So you need to do just explore and try to know them more so that you can use them and apply them to your video. Right now, maybe I want to do something on this video. I want to expand or reduce or zoom out. I just highlighted it and look at where this line is. If I click on this plus icon now, if I click on this plus icon, can you see what just happened? Now, if I increase, if I shift this to this end, to this part, right, and I hold the video on the screen and reduce the size or try to zoom it out, right, I can decide to just zoom it out. Why are you not working? Okay, I think I selected the wrong video. What was wrong? Okay, wait, something's happening. All right, so let's go back. I think I let's first Okay. Okay, let me remove everything on this video so that I know what's wrong, what's happening. If it is the background that is giving that issue, I will have to know. All right, now let's use this video to practice this. Now, if I, after the transition, if I want to, maybe on this part, I want to zoom it in. Maybe I want to display something, I want to zoom it from here. I can just click on this, right? By the time I click on this, I can either split it or leave it, then click on this. If I click on this, then I scroll it to where I want to zoom it. I can hold the screen and increase the size of what's happening. Something is happening that is not fine. Okay, let's close this entirely, and I think something is happening that it's not supposed to be. Okay, let's go back,
Did
add
you
this
watch?
video. Okay, this is it. It's working now. All right, so this is it. So if I want to, maybe this part, I want to zoom it, I can just click it, then click on this. If I click on this and I scroll to the right hand side, I can hold the screen and zoom it. Look at what just happened, right? And I'll zoom it. So here, now I can decide to split this place. I can decide to split this place so that I can maybe reduce it. Here, I'll just click on what? Split. I'll just click on split. The video has been splitted. So here, I can still add the same thing I added, on this other video. I'll click on this, scroll it a bit, to the right hand side a bit. Here, I can click here, click on this, then scroll it to this part, then reduce it. I will reduce it, hold my screen and reduce it. Now let's go back and play this video so that you see what just happened.
Did you watch that
Can
video?
you see? It's
Right?
zoomed,
Did you find it
zoomed
entertaining?
out.
Okay, I saw
So
the
I
video.
can decide to, in between this now, just add a sound like don't laugh, don't laugh at what I'm saying, right? I can decide to add an effect, a sound effect that will act the same way the video just zoomed in and zoomed out. So now let me look for something and add.
That video.
This way it started zooming, so I can add the sound. I can add a sound effects like zoom. Let me type zoom if there is any sound like zoom. Is there zoom? Zoom is not coming up. Let's go back to, okay, let's go back to the sound, then click on zoom here. Zoom in. I'll click on zoom in. Let's search and see if there's a sound for zoom in. Is there sound for zoom in? Okay, still loading. Yes, a sound for, let's play and see. Can you see? I can use this camera now. I can just click on plus, right? Can click on plus, play.
Right? Did you find it
Can
entertaining?
you see what just happened? So the video, the video zoomed out, right? And zoomed back. So let's play it and see.
Watch that video. Right? Did you find it entertaining?
Can you see?
Right? Did you find it?
So you have to just drag the sound to ensure it
That
fits in.
video. Right? Did you find it entertaining?
Then I can decide to here
Did you find
add zoom out from here. I decide to add the sound, add sound, then type set for zoom out and see. No, that's not correct. Zoom. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think it's even better. These are different sounds. You can explore them and see how effective they are. Let's play this and see.
video? Right? Did you find it entertaining?
Can you see? So maybe there is a point you are making your video, you can apply that so that it's zoomed out. As it's zoomed out, the what's it called? There will be this attention. This is just like adding transition and making your videos more lively and interactive or engaging, so that somebody is listening to something and maybe there is a particular point that you just spoke about. You can add effects like this so that it can draw somebody's attention into that video, right? So that's how to use these transition and these other effect I just explained. Then on effect, we already talked about effect on the previous video. I can decide to add an effect to this video now. I'll click on effect, click on video effect. On this video effect, I can decide to change maybe the look of the video, or I can add some things to make the video, some actions to be performed on the video, either like maybe fire or whatever. Maybe I spoke about a particular point, there could be like some form of explosion and so on. I can add effects like that so that it displays on the entire view. Or I can decide, you can explore, there are many effects here, you can explore them. There are many effects here. Maybe splashing, right? Look at
Did
this
you watch
effect
that
now. Look at what's
video?
happening. Look at what's happening, right? Let me play it again.
Did you
Can you
watch
see what's
that
happening?
video? Did you watch that?
It depends on what you want to achieve, right? Don't just use them anyhow because you know them. What you want to achieve, it requires using an effect. Look for such a similar effect and apply, right? Or if it's a body effect, you can select body effect and maybe pick one.
Did
Look
you
at what's
watch that
happening.
video?
Behind, this is behind
Where
the
did you
scene.
find
This is like behind, it's happening behind, or maybe I can select this
Did
one.
you
Look at
watch
what's
that
happening.
video? Where did
Or maybe this
you,
one.
did you
Can
watch
you
that
see?
video?
It depends on
Where
what
did
you
you
want to
find
achieve. So what you want to achieve is what determines the effect, right? And you can also reduce some of them. If you click on this now, click on this effect now, there's adjust on it. You can adjust this, adjust it rather, can adjust it. Look at, this is more, I think this is the speed,
Did you watch that video?
right? This is speed.
Did you watch that video?
So you only
Did you
use
watch that?
based on what you want to achieve, right? So what's the next thing there? The next thing is what? Uh, let's see, what's the next thing? Next thing is speed. You can add speed to what you are working on. For instance, this video, if I click on this now and I click on this speed, if I click on speed, I can either use normal, curve, or velocity. If I use normal now, I can increase it to maybe times 5. Let's pay attention to the video. Let's see how fast it will be, or 100. Let's see. Okay, let's see 5, 2. Okay, times 2.
Did you watch that video? Right,
Can you
did you
imagine?
find? Did you watch that video? Right, did,
Can you imagine just happen? And then there's another thing I did not talk about, right? That you can use. There's applicable. Now, if I click on this number and I click on that, I can equally add it. Okay, the tool is not here. There's a particular tool that you can add a particular effect to every effect. Okay, I think we'll explore that when we go to uh, color grading under adjust filters and video quality. We'll talk about that on that aspect. Right, then the next thing here is what? Animations. You can add animations to your videos. You can click on this, go to where there's animation. Okay, okay, we'll talk about more on animation. We'll talk about text and so on, so that we can, because we need to animate something. Something has to be animated. It can be an image or it can be a video. You don't just animate. Let's go ahead then. Let's use this one. So we just selected this background video. We'll click on animations. Then on the animation, you can see either in or out or combo. In or out. In is when what animates the video into action, or what takes the video out of. For instance, if I'm starting a video, I can animate it, the entrance as it's starting is animating, and as it is ending is animating out. Maybe an intro, just take it like an intro and outro, right? The starting and the ending, that's the animation. Or the combo now is just like the overall animation, how the entire video is performing while it is playing, not the beginning, not the end, but how it is playing. The overall animation is what the combo is all about, right? Then the next thing here is, okay, let's look at them. There's fading. Look at this fading. Let's play this video and see.
did you watch that video? Did you watch that video?
Then still on that video, let's go back and add fader so that we'll know what just happened. On animation, let's click on fade out, click on out, animate out, and add something fade out
That
also.
video.
Let's play it and see what happened.
Did you watch that video?
Can you see? It animated, the animation came in fade format and fade out before before the transition and the next video, right? So that's how to use animation. There are a lot of them. You can explore them. You can add animation to text, to an image, anything on it. You can add animation to them. But we are still going to look into that more when I believe we talk about text based, or yeah, we'll talk about more of text based and so on. Then the next thing now is what? How to add or how to reverse a video or freeze a video. When we talk about reversing a video, it is just like maybe your video starts with counting 1 to 100, and you want to reverse the video. If you are reversing it, it means it's going to count from 100 back to the beginning, right? If you start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you reverse the video to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that's a reverse form of the video. Now, let's see to how we can apply that to this very video here. Let's play it and
Right? Did you find it entertaining? Okay, I saw the video and I got
can you
glued.
get now? Let's do some reversal effect to this particular video. So I will first highlight the video, then look for reversal on it. I will scroll down until I see reversal. I'll scroll and see if there is reverse. Is there reverse? Yes, there's reverse. I'll click on reverse. The moment I click on reverse, let's play it and see what happens to that video. You give it time to load before, once everything is done, it will be applied to a video and you'll be able to get it done. It's still loading. I think it may take time because the video is long. Okay, I think that very video is taking time, so I decided to use another one. So I just added two overlay. Now, this video, let's play it and see what happens. Let's play it. Okay, so the woman is saying, it don't go, it don't go. That's what she's saying. Now, let's try to reverse that particular video now and see what happens, right? So the guy now, it's going to be applied to both the display, the video, and also the audio, right? Now let's add it. I've highlighted it. I'll scroll down. I'll scroll here. Scroll to the left hand side. Scroll left. Scroll left. Scroll left, and you see reverse. I'll click on reverse. Once I click on reverse, it will load. Look at this this is faster because the video is not long like the other one. That one is over 2 minutes. That's why it was taking time. So I had to just change it to this. Now let's play it and see what happens now. So the guy is going to he was dancing facing front. Now he's going to be dancing backward. So everything is going to be reversed. Let's play.
Right? Did you find it entertaining? Okay, I saw the video and I got glued to the video and I decided to do something about that video. Now, there's something about being
You see what just happened, right? So this is just like a mirror format. It's just like you are mirroring. It's just not really the opposite, but a reverse form. So you are starting from the end to what the beginning. That's what reverse does when you are editing your video. And the other one here, the other effect here is what freeze. How do you freeze a video? How do you freeze a video? Now, okay, if I want to freeze this video, it means I want the video to be playing. I want the audio to be playing, but there will be no action on the visuals. So the video is not going to perform any action, but the audio is going to be playing. So let's first play this video and see. You can see the young man is dancing, right? Now let's add freeze to it. So I'll highlight it and what come down to this tools down here. I'll scroll to where there is freeze. I'll scroll to where there is freeze. So I'll come to this freeze and click on freeze. So by the time I click on freeze, now look at what just happened. There is an automatic split on the video because this particular guide, that is what guides where the action is to be performed on a particular video or anything you're working on. So ensure that you place it rightly. That this guide, this line here, place it where you want the action that you are applying to start. And that's why it automatically splitted this video into two, separating the initial video to the new video that has been freezed. Now let's play it and see. You can see from here, the young man is still dancing.
Right? Did you find it entertaining?
Okay, I guess the distance also freeze, the audio also freezed, right? So that's applicable if the audio is not extracted, right? If it's not extracted, it's going to freeze everything, right? I guess I missed it earlier because I've not been using this in terms of the audio. So I thought it was to only apply to the video, but it's applicable to everything on that video. Everything is going to be freezed, right? That's what that is saying.
Right? Did you find it entertaining?
Can you see?
Okay, I saw the
So that particular video that has been selected, if it's an overlay video, it will be freezed. If it's a background video, it's definitely going to be freeze, right? So that's how to what That's how to use these tools, transition effect, speed, animation, reverse, and freeze. So on the next video, we are going to be looking how to what adjust filters, video quality. That's where we are going to be considering color grading. That's where we want to apply color to our video. If you do a video and you feel the color is not cool, you want to just adjust, you can do one or two. But then this demands some level of professionality. What we are going to do is just basic, right? It demands some level of professionality to get a video quality, and your camera also determine the quality of the video. So we're going to talk more on that on the next video.